Somebody already.
Hello, friends. You can shop the bin. We are crafting tonight, and we wanted to come on and just hang out. So Mom and I are making things. Hello, hello. I'm fixing to make a Labubu keychain. If I miss saying hello to you, I'm sorry. I'm in the process of making something. What?
Christy said, I thought you were tired.
I am. I am quite tired, my dear. That's why I'm here crafting and doing the thing that gives me peace. I do have a bin full of items. If anyone's interested, you're welcome to go and look and shop to your heart's content. Hey, Jay. Hey, Cindy. Jay, I figured you and Marty were still at church. Y'all are done? I don't know where she is. I need to tag her. Oh, she is. Okay. You know those glow in the dark?
Oh, yeah?
I think so. Remember at the other house before we moved? We were in there and about to go to bed one night, and Matt and I turned off the lights, and there was like stuff glowing all over the table.
Yeah.
I have this cute little green Labubu, so I'm going to put this as a dangle on a keychain. How's my internet? Is it freezing up, anybody? We've been having trouble with it today.
She's going on doing jewelry, but not like doing a show.
I'm just crafting. Who's asking you? Chrissy's
Chrissy?
in here.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Well, she just sent me, like, what are we doing?
Oh, I'm just... Sorry, I mean to cause confusion.
You want her to co-host you in?
Want me to co-host you? You can sell some of Landry's pins.
Yeah. To let Landry get on and sell some of her pins and keychains. Be good
Hey,
practice.
Michelle.
Good practice for her.
Michelle, how you doing? Did you get your mixies yet? Did you make anything beautiful? Michelle was the first person to ever buy a... Yay!
Well, you could co-host in, and that way you could talk.
Is it glitchy, Chrissy, or does it look pretty good? We've had a lot of problems with the internet today.
Our internet has been so bad. Like, we have to get up for tutoring in the morning, so they need... Oh, yeah. We had to call the internet company today and request them to come out because, like, Matthew and I can't even get service in our rooms. No, it looks great, she said.
Okay, good.
Well, I was just in my room and it was terrible. You can't even call somebody in my room.
Yeah, we don't really know what's going on.
No, they're supposed to be here tomorrow. Oh, Michelle, when we come on like this, we make just any and everything. And the bin is full if anybody wants to look in the bin. Church was good, Jay said.
Awesome.
If you have a request for us to make something, we will.
I'm currently making a glass beaded bow to go on my Labubu keychain.
Well, she said today that when people drove down the road next to her room, it would
Went off.
It would go off and on. But we had really bad storms last night. However, the storms are not what was doing it, because it was doing it before the storms.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, Wuzzle. Yeah, I got kicked off several times this morning while I was trying to work. That's why I was so stinking tired, man. It was like fighting an uphill battle to stay online today.
Look at all these beads, Chrissy. They're all mixed up.
That's the need to be sorted beads currently.
I was digging through them looking to see if I wanted to make anything.
10. 11.
She said,
how
beautiful.
You doing, Wuzzle? Long time no see. 12. How was camp? $13, $14, $15. Oh, that's awesome, Wuzzle. That's awesome. Oh, you did. Poor thing's probably been through a lot. He's probably a pretty tough kid. 2, 3. Oh man, that's tough. 6. 7. 8. Aw. Hey, Bex. 2. Okay, Jay. Glass beaded bow. I'm making a Labubu keychain.
Oh.
Yeah, I always try to put a glass beaded bow on the keychains. I just think it makes them look nice. And I do it with these little bitty tiny beads. What is it? Oh, wow. Why are you sorting beads? I thought you were going to make something.
I'm not sorting them. I'm just looking. I like looking at them.
Would you look at it?
I am. I'm just looking at it. It's like seeing them for the first time. Look at these big old fishing lures.
Goodness. Eat well, Jay. Have something yummy. One. Two. Oh, that's awesome. Did you see his answer, Mom?
Aw, Fuzzy, that's awesome. That's
Hey.
when you know you done something right.
Hey, Brittles. I bet you did. He said this old man cried.
Aw, I love that for you. That's all the reward you need, huh?
That's neat. Guys, if you don't already know this, then let me tell you. My friend Wuzzle that's in the chat, he wrote a book. It's in his bin, and you should absolutely go buy it because it is 100% awesome. 8, 9. I don't know why, but today felt like Monday to me. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm glad they figured out what it is, Brittles. Oh, cellulitis is the worst. Matt had it several times. But I am very grateful that she knows what's wrong. We did pray for her last night.
Yes, ma'am.
We sat down to eat after the show, and we're saying our prayers, and we're saying them for her too. Yeah, it can be the pits. It's really hard to get rid of.
Okay, Beth died last night.
Oh, Bobby's first one.
You know, Chrissy, are you still on there? Welcome in, could be.
Y'all, I have the worst sore throat today.
Chrissy's gonna be like,
I know.
what?
That'll tell you if she's here or not. 6.
I think she may have went to another show.
I'm sure.
I was trying to tell her about K-Beth, and so Joanne said, don't you think that's strange? And I said, no. If they had stayed together like had been planned in life, and things should have been,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
it would have been.
Do you know what Brittle's bundle is?
I don't even know. I don't. I sent a package out to her today, didn't I? Yeah.
Did you just send it?
No. There wasn't anything in it but what she got last night.
Okay.
Does she have a bundle?
She has had for a little bit. I know she had the She had the cup in it, and then
Oh, nope, that's Marty. I don't see nothing on the tray.
we apparently don't even know what was in it, Brittles. I think if you had one, which I do remember when you did, I know you had the cup and we did all what we did with it. But if I'm not mistaken,
I think I mailed one to her Friday too.
the stuff that you had in yours, I mailed to you with a note. If I'm not mistaken.
Welcome in, Stancy, darling. How are you?
Hey, Stancy. We're crafting tonight.
We're not really doing anything per se on the show.
The bin is full.
Fellowshipping. The bin is full. If you see anything, we are crafting in our therapeutic way. If you have a request, we would take the request and try to fulfill that for you. But we're just here for the camaraderie and to visit with you guys and catch up and say hello and all those things.
I think you're right. Here's what I'm thinking. I think that
Oh, I know, Stancy. I got to do it in a couple of weeks. Sorry, Reese.
no, it's okay. I'm trying to think. I think we sent out what we had set aside.
Yes, we did have something on that tray, but the package, not today, but the one before, it was put in it.
That's the goal. Stancy said she loves it when we're here crafting. It's like she's crafting with us.
That's it. That's what we like.
So this is my Labubu charm that's going to go on it. And then I made this little bow that's going to go with him. I think it looks pretty good together. What do you think?
It's pretty. I'm digging these out and I'm going to make a bracelet.
Oh, cool.
I think those are pretty.
Then I have the pin that I asked Christy about last night. Okay. She'll have to get with you on the pin.
She was on here, Brittles. You might keep an eye out. She'll probably pop back in and out.
Probably. You took your fan back, didn't you?
I did what?
You took your fans back to your room?
No.
Oh, I figured you took your black one back to your room. I'm having a hot flash, you know.
Well, don't point it over here. I'm freezing.
You and Matt.
Lord, this house is like an ice box. But never fear. Just walk out on the deck for not even 5 whole minutes, and you will fall out.
Oh, it should be fine now, Brittles. We got our mailbox in, and we got everything done.
Waiting on letters to come to our mailbox so we can
I didn't do a good job, Mom. I'm sorry.
take our ID, have it scanned, and we're done. We're officially, and then I got to go do my license.
Yes, no, I agree. We weren't sure in the beginning what would happen because they say that our post lady is not very nice, but we have not had any interaction with her, so we're not going to say we know because we don't.
No, we don't. We're not.
And we're
gonna
very,
judge her.
yeah, we're very hopeful that, you know, we won't have the same problems other people will. Because we're good to our post people. We make them stuff and
Lord help, we have to.
give gifts, you know, because they do so much. Man, the one in Sulphur Springs, she was just amazing.
Yeah, she's gonna be real hard to replace.
Yes.
But you know, we gift our postmaster with lots of goodies.
Mm-hmm.
Or our postal person.
Yeah, it's a waffle.
Not the postmaster.
Yes, it should be Stancy. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited. Is that a waffle? She said.
Yeah, it's right there. I was just showing it to her. It's it's a Shopkins type keychain thing that I take them off and make them earrings.
Oh yeah, those are cute.
It's like a glitter waffle. A glawful. Alright, now the fun part, making the keychain. How has y'all's day been? Oh, that is awesome.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Thank
Stancy.
you.
And thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We are so excited.
We feel so blessed to have Allison shared with us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Guys, obviously it kind of goes without saying, but if you want us to make you something, all you have to do is tell us.
I wonder what these are.
What?
They're ice cold.
They're stone.
They sure are pretty.
It's some kind of jasper, I'm sure.
You don't remember where we got them?
They came in the Christina beads.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were in a drawer. Just a rando drawer.
Yeah.
There weren't that many of them, though. Oh, that's so awesome.
Yes, it is, Nancy. And that is ours as well. It's a wonderful thing. And it's so awesome that even though she is not walking on the earth, her testimony still is.
Yeah,
And that's
awesome.
that is just so amazing. We love that. Trying to teach myself how to make a double zippered pouch, Fuzzy said. They're easy.
No, he's talking about a double zipper, Mom. You've never made one, neither have I.
Oh, I thought he was just talking about two pockets.
I have a recipe. Yeah, I have a pattern, Wuzzle, for one. I'm trying to remember. I think I got it from Trims. I could scan it in tomorrow and send it to you if you want me to. You know me, I always got a pattern.
Aw, I love that,
Yeah.
Stancy. My granddaughter that was on the show last night and makes the pins, she is 8 years old and she's the same. She has given her life to Jesus and is just, she radiates the Lord everywhere she goes. Hello, CG. How you doing, honey?
Yeah, I will, Wuzzle. I got it from Trims a while back. It's a good pattern. I mean, I know where it's at. I just got to get up and scan it.
I mailed all your beautiful pins to you today, CG.
That's awesome. Yeah, she's really sweet. She's a good kid. My sister and my brother-in-law do a fantastic job with their children.
Yes, they do. They're awesome parents, and they are very, very wonderful, godly.
Nice. She got her journal pages today. Stancy did.
Good.
They're fun, Stancy. They're so fun to print, and don't they look amazing?
How are you, CG, darling?
I'll be right back, Mom. I gotta run to the restroom.
Yeah, Risa got a printer a few months back, and it has really upped our game on digital graphics, and the pages that we print out, they are just absolutely amazing. Um, it just, yeah, it changed everything about our journal pages. And it has such vibrant colors and stuff. We've really enjoyed it.
It's supposed to be entertaining.
It's supposed to be no, this is a laid back, relaxed. I'm going through beads, getting therapy.
She told me to come in and entertain you.
Oh, well, you get over in her chair and be entertaining to our crowd. Stancy's in here, Fuzzy's in here. He's trying to make a 2-zippered pouch.
Whoa.
Gosh, it's been so long since we've sat down and sewed a bag. I hope we can remember how. The more unpacked and straightened out we get, the closer we're getting to pulling out the machines. And I have an idea. We're not too far off from pulling them machines out. Me and Risa both are hungry for them. Are you, CG? What kind of quilt are you fixing to make, darling? Stancy, if you don't know CG, she's the one in the chat here, CG Hooligan. CG, this is Stancy, if you don't know her. And CG does a whole lot of charity work making quilts for children, Stancy. She does lots and lots of work for the Lord, I'll tell you that right now. And CG Stancy makes their prayer shawls and stuff. Her daughter, who is not here anymore, has a testimony with bracelets that she used to make. It's a very interesting story, and I'm real excited. She's sending me a prayer cloth. I was supposed to have my hand surgery this week, and for some reasons with my insurance, it's gotten delayed a little. It'll probably be another couple of weeks before I get it done. But at any rate, she was sending me a shawl and prayers and so forth. So, but I think that you, CG and Stancy, would be good friends to get to know one another. You both do such wonderful things for people. I love when people work for the Lord. It's the best thing in the world. You're welcome, CG, darling. I love you. Welcome in, Cameo Rose. Matt, you're not entertaining.
I am. I'm entertaining just being in here.
Just your presence is entertaining, huh? Well, Brittles and Fuzzy and CG and Stancy and I don't know. I think Jay was in here. Now he may have gone to eat.
Okay.
I got
There
something.
was a few of
Does
us.
anybody know how to? Never mind.
CJ came in recently. I was introducing her to Stancy, and
Oh,
telling her how
yeah.
her and Stancy would be great friends, probably because of the things they do, so
Right.
charitable for the Lord. What you got?
Absolutely. He's
What?
playing with them butterflies. He's crazy.
This is a moth.
That's all right. You
This is a
play with
butterfly.
them.
See,
What
this
you
one-
gonna do with them?
see, this one's a butterfly.
Hey, Leilani.
Tentacles.
Hey, Leilani.
Hey, hey,
Trying to get
little
Matt
monkey.
out of the jewelry over here. He's playing with butterflies. Well, by the time if I ever do get through looking for these, I've done got a big pile full. I'll make a bracelet. I don't know. I don't think he's making
Right.
anything.
He ain't
Mess.
making nothing. A mess is right. A mess is right.
Oh,
How are you today, Leilani? Yes, Brittles. He's just causing trouble.
You know, being Matt. Life is good.
CG is working on a little boy's quilt.
Aww. Wuzzle said he was trying to teach himself to do a double zippered pouch.
I told Matt a while ago.
I have a pattern. I just gotta dig it out. I'm gonna send to him. I said a recipe. That's how long it's been since I sewed anything.
I know. I was just telling them the more we get unpacked, the closer we're getting to unpacking our machines, and it's
Making
been
bags.
a while.
Aw,
exciting.
thank you, CG. That's sweet.
Aw, thank you, sugar. I don't imagine I make near as pretty as the quilts you make, darling. I need to pay you to make me a really pretty teal colored quilt. You know, I think they're just gorgeous. I have a couple that my great grandmother made, and they're so old, CG, they're just falling apart. But I just can't. I can't bring myself to get them out and use them because they are falling apart. But I don't.
They need to be restored.
Well, I don't know that I want somebody to restore them. I mean, yes, they do, but I hate to do that. Kind of changes everything. Welcome in, Maggie. We are just sitting here visiting and crafting.
Hanging out.
We have a fully loaded bin. If you're looking for anything and you see something in there, just let us know. We'd be more than happy to pull it out and show it, or
we can make you something special. Because we do that too.
Yeah, I think I'm through digging. I'm gonna start making. Oh, is that another one?
Oh, man, here we go. A set of 6 shovels for $169.
What do you want 6 for?
Because they're all different kinds.
But you can only use one at a time.
Oh, here.
Just get one and wear it out. Well, Stancy, I must confess. What green jewelry are you making, Risa?
Oh, it's
CG
it's
can
a
see ya.
keychain. It's a keychain. I'm putting a Labubu on it. They've become so popular. They're just cute little ugly things. It's
Today I did our packages from last night, Stancy. Risa was in there in her office working. Matt was in the recliner sleeping. And I was sitting in here in the office doing them packages by myself, and it was so quiet and peaceful. And I think you had a pen.
Yeah.
Or a
Had a
keychain,
bookmark.
something. I put some of them little bags of beads in there for you. I couldn't help it. I just had to. I thought this will be a nice surprise.
I don't know what they are. Brittles, look them up. Look. This is a Labubu.
No, I love you too, sugar.
That's what they look like. But I do not profess to knowing what they are, y'all. Like, at all.
I don't know what those are, but
Seeing that cute?
Aw, that
I'm
is
fixing
pretty.
to put his bow on him.
That is cute.
Cool
I'm gonna leave these in this bill and put
Thank
them
ya.
up later.
Oh, man, that was not.
I did dig out all these charms in here and put them in the charm bill.
Well, that's awesome, Mom. Thanks.
Yes. I was feeling rather useful.
Pretty swell.
Watch it, Matt. Watch it.
Jeez.
Are you running that, CG said?
After I get her finished.
As soon as she gets it finished, she said she would, darling.
He has a glass beaded bow that wasn't attached yet, so I was getting some wire out to attach it.
Welcome in, Alicia, and Only One Desire.
Y'all, I seen a post that really dealt with me. I'm gonna share it with y'all when I get this made. I was in there.
You need to make a keychain with these. They are gorgeous.
You can.
I don't make keychains.
There was an Instagram post.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it dealt with me. I sent it to you and to Marty.
About what? What?
Hold on.
Oh,
There he is.
That's pretty, Risa.
I like him with his bow.
Thank you, CG. You're so kind. I love making them. I'm fixing to make one right now. I found some really pretty stones that are in the shape of hearts. I think they'd make a pretty bracelet.
When we craft live, guys, we typically will add things.
CG, are you running it?
I'm getting it in there. I'm loading it.
She's loading her up, honey.
Arts and handmade.
Oh, well, you've got some patience. I have such trouble holding them things. I can't string them up, save my life.
There we go.
My hands
She's
have
cute,
gotten
though.
that bad, but
I love this flower. I got these when I went to Hobby Lobby the last time. They're acrylic,
yes, they are.
but they're
pretty.
so cute. And this little Labubu is just, I think it's cute.
It is.
Thank you, CG. You're awfully kind. These are so pretty. I know you'll find somebody who really gets a kick out of it. They're so popular right now. It's crazy how popular. Thank you, friend. Will you put that in a bag for her? Thank you, Mom. Yeah, I think they're really cute. I've been thinking about doing this at the center of a keychain because I think he's so pretty.
You can show her those and
See?
ask her what she wants out of them. Oh, he is gorgeous.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'll go check it out. CG, we found these and we have them set aside to make you something. You just kind of have to tell us what you want. We have these cute little lighthouse dangles, and then we have this set of vintage sea charms which we'll clean these, like polish them because they're silvery. I think they're silver because they've tarnished.
Yeah, they're tarnished a little.
But
they're
those
all kinds of marine type or,
like
seafaring charms.
So we thought we could do them on a bracelet or something for you. I thought they'd be cute.
A
bracelet? Okay.
Both.
Yeah, I think you could mix these up, and you could actually probably do a stacker set.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
do that. We'll get those. Yeah, nautical.
I'll let you
That's what I
know
was trying to think of.
as soon as we get it made. It just like has to be the right beads. You know what I mean? Like you see them.
Well, it has to speak to us, and when we get stuff like that, it speaks to us heavily for CG. That and turquoise and beautiful blues and teals.
Oh, I know, right? It'd be perfect. Okay, let me go look at something real quick. Minimize. Because Brittle sent me a description. So let me tell y'all about this post. I saw this Instagram, and when I tell y'all it dealt with me, it dealt with me. One second, let me find it, because I forward these all on.
Leilani said, I need a description of Labubu. I'm so confused. I can't help you, hon. I don't know who these little people are.
They remind me of where the wild things are.
I don't know.
Those little weird monster people.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this, guys. This little post really got at me. It was on my Instagram feed, on my, came up in my FYP, and it said that it was going to talk about 5 sins that Christian women still justify. So this is us. This is women who profess Christ, know Christ, walk with Christ, but these are 5 sins that we're still justifying. Okay? So it says number 1 is secret jealousy masked as discernment. You call it protecting your spirit, but deep down it's comparison and envy. You study her every post, criticize her every move, but never check your own heart. And the spiritual basis, or the biblical basis for this, is for where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you find disorder and evil practice. James 3:16. Listen, I felt like I got hit in the face with a chair. You hear me? And I had only read 3 sentences. I'm like, okay, God, I'm listening. I mean, literally, guys, like, it dealt with me. So that's one. That's number one. Number two, y'all, if that first one did not hit you right in the face with a folding chair, this one's going to. Gossip in the name of concern. You say, well, I'm just sharing so we can pray. But your words stir drama, not intercession. If she's not in the room and you wouldn't say it to her face, it's not godly. Y'all, how about I just fell right out my chair eating dinner last night reading this stuff. I thought, Lord, because sometimes, listen, Linda. So it says, Ephesians 4:29 is the basis for this one. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up. Can you share the post? Yes, I can. I'll send it. Second is, or third, manipulation cloaked in femininity. You flirt for attention. You hint instead of speak. You control with silence or sweetness. Charm isn't a fruit of the spirit. Character is. Whoa, Lord, I was dancing on the table at this point, okay? Yes, I will. So the biblical basis for that is charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Proverbs 31:30. I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. And then 4, if y'all don't want to hear these, you don't have to stay, but I really think they're good. And I won't say they all hit home for me, but some of these really dealt with me, like personally dealt with me. And anytime something deals with me personally, I will be talking to y'all about it and sharing it. Because if it dealt with me, it's dealing with everybody. You know what I mean? Because I'm just as ordinary as they come, y'all. I am human in every facet of that humanity. See, that's what I'm saying. I think sometimes it's really good to put things out in the open that we're all dealing with quietly. Because, guys, we need the strength to deal with these things together. Right? Like, okay. So number 4 is pride dressed up as standards. You cut off everyone who offends you. You're never wrong. You don't need anyone, but independence isn't the same as holiness. My gosh. Okay, Jesus, I hear you smacking me in the back of the head. Proverbs 16:18 tells us that pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. It's hard for me to see y'all's comments because I have my phone in somewhere else, but I just want y'all to know I will read them. And the 5th sin that Christian women still justify is emotional indulgence, mistaken for being real. You vent, spiral, overthink, call it processing, but sometimes your emotions are leading, not God. Whoo! Jeremiah 17:9 tells us that the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Anyways, that post just got me, y'all. It really got me. So I wanted to share it and just say that it kind of ate my lunch. And I thought, I think next time I'm going to share this. And then I remembered when I went to the restroom. Isn't so much of it so good, right? Like, it just really, there's just so many aspects of those 5 things that we all do, right? Like, and we don't even do it on purpose. We don't even do it intentionally. We do it thinking we're doing good, but it's really not. I don't know. It dealt with me big time.
We do, because that's who we are when we let our guard down.
Okay, a Labubu is a mischievous elf character with pointy ears, 9 serrated teeth, and a playful expression. They were created by a Hong Kong-born artist, Ka-Sing Leung, in 2015, as part of his Little Monster storybook series. They're inspired by Nordic mythology. Labubu is known for her kind-hearted nature and desire to help others, even if she accidentally causes trouble. Labubu has become a global phenomenon, with plush dolls selling out within minutes of restocking them. I just think they're kind of like those little
Little trolls.
no, the little Sour Patch Kids. They're nice, or sour at first and then sweet, or something like that. I don't know. I think they're just cute looking. Okay, now let me go back to the show so I can see the comments. Okay, so anyways, I sent y'all that post on Facebook Messenger, but yeah, that dealt with me big time. Big time, big time. So I had to share it with y'all. So much of it is so poignant and pointed and hits home. Marty's on our group saying, those will preach. They are on Whatnot currently. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the time I kid myself into thinking, even though my intentions are good, even if you have good intentions, a sinful act is still a sinful act. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter if you're doing it because you think you're going to achieve something good. Like, sin is sin, and we need to be careful of it. You know what I'm saying? And guard ourselves. And Lord, comparison is the worst. I struggled with comparison a lot last year, the year prior, because when Matt got sick, I just remember being angry and thinking, why do I have to deal with this? Why does my husband have to be sick?
Yeah.
It was a hard pill to swallow. And I think a lot of people feel those things, you know. It's not like I'm alone in that, but at the same time, I think I did a lot of comparison.
Right.
Boy, everybody got quiet.
Does.
Sorry if I stepped on toes there, guys. But I share what God tells me to. It's one thing I've gotten good at over the years is talking when he says talk. Girl, doesn't it? We're reading. You're good. You're good. Did you share this with Marty so she knows to come in here? I just put the show up before I went on. Like, nobody even knew I was coming on. Hey, Wendy, welcome in. We're just chatting away, having a good old time. We do this every once in a while. Get on while Mom and I make things. If we make something, we usually share it so y'all can see it. Yeah, she is. She's probably on the phone with her honey bunch. Oh, no, I mark, honey. Mine is marked. One of my most treasured possessions is my granny's Bible because it is marked up. Yeah, we mark our Bibles big time. Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of the most treasured, right? Like, to me, having a Bible that someone you love and respect and you knew loved God took notes in, and man, it don't get no better than that, does it?
I spent the last several years, Stancy, I purchased several of these Bibles that have the coloring pages. I mean, they are true, authentic Bibles. But they have like little floral strips down the sides of the pages and places where you can make notes and stuff. And I have colored in them and written in them for my grandkids for whenever I'm not here anymore. And I have one for each one of my grandkids.
That's really cool. Leaving a legacy of Bibles is super important, I feel like.
Oh, I love the idea of personally leaving a Bible to each one of my grandchildren where I sat and wrote and marked special things to me.
My little fan.
I know, whenever I think about it, I get really excited. When we moved, I had unpacked them and put them up in the shelves here. I need to get them out and do a little more work in them. I think it's awesome. I think it's an awesome memory.
Leilani, I love you.
What did she say?
She's in the chat on our Facebook group telling Marty, if you're not on the phone with Jay, get in here.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, poor Marty. We harass her so bad. She can handle it though.
Welcome in, Sanford and daughter.
I love that. My brother's favorite show was Sanford and Son when he was young.
Yep. Yes, it was. He still watches reruns of it.
I saw where they were going to make it again.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
You know, they're remaking a lot of the older shows, but I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it's cool.
I saw where they're, Roseanne Barr and Kramer are coming out with a sitcom together.
Oh, that'll be good.
There you go.
Oh, that's really cool, Stancy.
No,
Well, I'll turn it and you can show it and run it. I'm busy making this.
think so. Sometimes when I look up and see headlights going by,
Yeah.
because it's so quiet here, it startles me because I feel like we're the only ones out here.
Well, I mean, it feels like that a lot of the time.
I loved when I found where Allison had marked. Oh, I bet you did, Stancy. Oh,
I know if I passed, Mom would latch onto my Bibles.
yes. And you know, my mother had a Bible that, not on purpose, but I ended up with it, and it has lots of markings in it from her favorite stuff. All right, I will show it just like this. This is, I don't know if CG's still in here.
Here, I'll turn it so you can show them on me.
This is the bracelet, guys, that I was making.
It has matching earrings, right?
Yeah, I made earrings to go with it. I'm so sorry. I'm not good with the camera because I'm looking at my phone.
Right here is the camera.
Okay.
Look at the camera.
That made it worse. These little hearts are like little stones, like rocks. I don't know how to say it, but they're really
They're
pretty.
not rocks.
And then I made earrings out of those same hearts.
So we're gonna run this set for $8.
Oh my word! I can't show nothing.
There we go. Set's running.
Really
Earrings
pretty.
and bracelet are
And it's
running.
like ice cold. They are. I don't
Well, they're
know.
gemstones. That's why.
They're really a gorgeous gray granite looking color.
Cruel to be kind in the hand that
I love
you
dark jewelry. Thank you for looking at them.
Yeah, if you ever have somebody in your life who spends time in their Bible, you definitely want their Bible when they're no longer there. Because it's usually got some good stuff in it. Alright. Cruel to be kind in the same way. Marty said she don't care what we're doing. She's busy.
I think Marty's been struck and bitten by the love bug.
Mm-hmm. She has.
It's got hope, that old gal.
She definitely has, Mom. She's love struck. I'm going to see. Oh, nice, Fancy. That's a great concert. That's awesome. I want to go see CeCe Winans. She's going to be in Dallas in December. We're going to try to afford it because, man, her stuff is so good.
I thought Brenda said she was coming to that theater where they took us.
Who?
CeCe Wyman.
No. Mm-mm.
I misunderstood them.
Yeah, no, it's in Grapevine where she's going to be. They are awesome, Cindy. I will tell you this. I was in studio when Torrin Wells sang with Nicole and David Binion and their daughter Gracie. And Torrin was amazing. He was amazing. We were in studio that night. We had been invited to their live recording at Trinity Broadcasting here in Dallas because a friend of ours is good friends with them. And oh, I'm sure. I'm more than sure. Yeah. Brittles goes to a lot of concerts. She sees a lot of really good bands. I would love to see Brandon Lake and Maverick City Music. If I'm honest, they're my favorite. Look, I did a Halloween.
Oh, that's cute.
With a little ghost. I did a Halloween keychain with a little ghost.
When they were in Georgia last year, we went to see them a week after my knee replacement, Cindy said.
Oh, Maverick City or Crowder? Probably Crowder. You know who I've really, really started to enjoy is Frank Forrest. I'm loving his upbeat songs, y'all. Loving them. Loving them. Frank Forrest. See, I don't know. Forrest Frank. My kid's probably laughing his rear end off. He can hear me saying that.
Well, I don't know names. I just know songs I love.
Mom likes Jelly Roll a lot.
Yeah, I love Jelly Roll. He's really good. And I'll tell you another one I like, and it doesn't have any bearings on necessarily the words to his music or anything. It's just his voice that I love. What is his name? It went out of my head.
Chris Stapleton?
No, it is. Hang on, I'll tell you. Is it Teddy Swims? Am I saying that?
Johnny Swims?
No.
I think it's Teddy's.
I don't know. It could be.
I'll tell you because I listen to him a lot on TT.
No, girl. He hears things. He pays attention.
He's like in my favorites, so I would know.
It's earring time in Texas. Boop, 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 boop.
Goodness, I hate when I can't remember.
Yeah, I agree, Brittles. His walk is something cool to hear about. He's a genuine human, you know, with a story, and he owns it.
Yeah, Teddy Swim. Like I said, he's kind of rough looking, kind of like Jelly Roll, but oh, his voice is so beautiful. He does a song called Abused Souls. Oh, so pretty.
Yeah, I heard it. It's good too.
Yes, I've heard that too, Brittles. They're really good. You know, the passion that they have for what they're singing is a big part of what makes it so beautiful. It pretty much goes without saying. I think old Jelly Roll could testify to a lot of things. He seems like he's had a rough road to hoe.
Addiction's not easy.
No, but I think before he ever experienced the hardships of the addiction, he went through a lot. We let the power company control our power for savings during the summer. Well, it's been 82 for 4 hours and I'm done, y'all. Oh my, girl.
You are crazy.
That is insane, Leilani.
I don't need money that bad. No, ma'am. Butt sweat is not cute. I'd be sick from the heat.
I'd go stand inside the local 7-Eleven before I'd do that. My son-in-law.
So you agreed to a lower price for letting them control your thermostat? Is that what I understand you're saying? It saved us $70 last year. Girl, but is $70 worth a heat stroke? My house has been at 69 all day. I may live to regret that, but
Yeah.
will you hand me that silver earring hooks?
Well, I don't know, Leilani, honey. I don't know if I could do that. I guess I could if I didn't have a choice, you know.
I really think it would make me sick.
But yeah, that's hard.
Chrissy should tell Blake they're doing that and see what he does.
Blake's the one that has the willpower to do that. But they do that other thing.
Oh my
that-
God, we got a raid?
Huh?
Who raided us? Creative Treasures, thank you for the raid, friend. We are just hanging out crafting tonight. You guys, if you're not following Creative Treasures, would you please take a second and go follow them? I promise you're not going to miss anything here. Because we're just hanging out. Oh, Jan, it's okay. We're just hanging out, making stuff. I didn't want to, I didn't have a show up. I didn't have any bookmarks, nothing like that. I just put up a show and then came live 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Look
we're
at these
not
cute
doing the
little
normal show that we usually do.
Halloween earrings, y'all. Mom, look.
Oh, those are cute. I like those.
Here for patterns. Do you sell here too? Creative, thank you so much. Let's go check out when is her next show. Guys, the next show for Creative is on the 15th at 7:30.
We encourage you to follow and bookmark her shows. She is absolutely very kind for coming in to ours. We appreciate that.
Not yet. I get it.
But yeah, back what we were talking about, Leilani, Chrissy's husband, he likes for them to be signed up for the electric program thing that you do your settings on your thermostat to where all during the day you're like saving energy, and then from 6 in the evening, or maybe it's 8 or 9 in the evening, until that time the next morning, you can have it whatever you want for free. They do that one a lot, but man, I don't know how they do it.
Hey, Marty. Marty, when you were commenting in our Facebook chat, I was on here talking about that post that I put in there. I had been in here chatting about that with the girls. I tell you what, I read it last night at dinner and it dealt with me. How was church, Marty? Hey, Jay. Jay's back. Hey, Jay. Yeah, it was kind of gut, like it grabbed me. I'll tell you that. When I sat down last night after we got off, because we'd been on for 5.5 hours and I was exhausted.
Yeah.
And I sat down to eat dinner after 5.5 hours being online. And that popped up in my Instagram feed. Ooh wee. Resonated a lot for me. Oh.
Okay. I've been on the hunt here for some other ones, and now I'm going to do another bracelet.
That keeping your mouth shut is taken out of context. It's used by men to religiously hurt women. God never intended women to be silent. In fact, he promoted women. He chose a woman to find the empty tomb. Listen, I can get going real good on that. It's a common okay. There was a time in history that Martin Luther, during Reformation, I'll go back and look at it again and we'll talk about it, but let me address first the keep your mouth shut thing, because that one gets me. There was a time in history during Reformation. It was medieval. Okay. Martin Luther, what?
I love Marty.
Girl, listen, that's not what it means. Okay. During Reformation, things were rewritten, if you will. There were things left out, things put in. The Bible was really mixed up. Okay. So during that same time period, women were considered to be hysterical creatures. If you look up women and how they were regarded during medieval times, it will tell you that women were regarded as hysterical. They were thought of as hysterical. Now, I want to be very clear. I am not telling you that inside a marriage, godly submission does not exist. I'm not telling you that you were not supposed to be submitted to your husband. And if you have no husband, you're not supposed to be submitted fully to God. I'm not telling you that at all. That is not what you hear me saying. Don't tell anybody you heard me say that, because that is a lie from the pit of hell. You are supposed to be submitted to your husband, but your submission to that man is safe because he is fully and teetotally submitted to God. And the reason it's safe for you to be submitted to the man that is teetotally submitted to God is because God values women.
Highly.
Okay? He did not, will not, never has intended for us to shut up, sit down, and not be heard. And if people are telling you that, they are weaponizing scripture against you. Wash that devil up out your life and flee, baby. And I mean flee. Run hard, run fast. That is not our place. Now, that having been said, I think what they mean on that post about sweetness is that we have a tendency as women to weaponize sweetness. We can be kind and yet cut with the same words. We can say something nicely, but then, it cuts like a knife at the same time. Don't weaponize that sweetness. If you're going to be sweet, then you do your sweetness with genuine sweetness, not as a means or method to something sinister, because that's not why God gave us the sweetness of spirit. During Reformation, a lot in the Bible that was written about women was changed, was taken and manipulated to make it seem like something else. If you're into scholarly biblical doctrine and you're not aware, the book of Enoch is real. There was a book of Enoch. It talks about things that were left out because they seemed too radical for the time. So I encourage you to go read that. It's downloadable and it will open your eyes to a lot of things. I'll tell you that. I'm not one of those women who's like a crazy diehard feminist. And oh my goodness, James Blunt, thank you so much for the raid. Y'all, I feel so bad because I'm getting rated and I am on tonight just crafting live and hanging out. So we're not even here really to sell. We do have a bin full of stuff, guys, full of stuff that you can go check out. Thank you so much, guys. James Blonde 16 is a fellow seller here on Whatnot. She has also participated in some of the same raid trains as me and is also hosting an upcoming raid train. So if you're not following her, get your life together and follow this woman. She is going to sell you beautiful things, okay? So get your life together and get to following somebody who's awesome. Bookmark the shows because you do not want to be left out when she comes live. And then you're sitting there crying in your post toasties because you didn't get what beautiful things she had to sell. So you better put those bookmarks on, folks. I think bookmarking shows is as important as following sellers that you really like. Because you can follow someone, and just like Jan Wildman will tell you, she follows me and has for forever. But she does not always get notified when I go live. No tears? What do you mean no tears? We were just, we've been talking about a post. Don't be crying. That's right. Don't be crying. We've been talking about an Instagram post that I had shared with some friends, and it really dealt with me. Oh wait, hold on, let me pause it. Okay. So it talked about 5 sins that Christian women still justify. And Marty, you were talking about sweetness because that was one of them. So let me go back and look. Manipulation cloaked in femininity. You flirt for attention. You hint instead of speak. Excuse me. You control with your silence or your sweetness. Charm is not a fruit of the spirit. Character is. So I think what it's saying there, Marty, is that God did not give us charm, sweetness, and kindness to use as manipulation. He intends us to speak what we feel. So when you have something that you feel passionately about, you shouldn't hint around at it to get someone to hear your point of view. You should be direct and speak your point of view, and don't use sweetness to to sugarcoat something, because there's no need for that. If you're speaking about something, let your character, the fruit of the spirit is your character, not your charm. He didn't give you charm and wow so that you could achieve goals. He gave you charm and wow because that's how he intended it. Don't be butter and no biscuits. That's right, Kristen. The bottom line is we don't have to do that. If we are strong in our relationship with God and we are content with him and we are abiding with him every day, then that character flows out of us. We don't have to use our charm. We don't need it. His character takes place for that. And that's what he gives to us. So I think that's what they mean by that, Marty, because it quotes 31:30, which says charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Well, what I'm fearful of is not exuding his character by exuding fruits of the spirit. That's what I'm fearful of. I don't want to be far away from God, and when people look at me, they don't see him. Like when someone talks about broken, when they say, "Oh, do you know Broken by Design on Whatnot?" My hope is that they say, "Man, that girl will just talk your ear off about God if you'll let her," because that is what I want people to know me as. Not, "Oh, she makes beautiful jewelry. Oh, she can put a keychain together. Oh, they're so funny," because we hear all those things, right? That's not what we're here for, though. What we're here for is that, she really taught me something about God that I had no idea. That's my goal. My goal is that someone hears something in our show that challenges maybe something somebody thought, something somebody put in their head. Because there's a lot of religion out there, a lot, that will tell you man-made standards, thoughts, ideas, and religiosity that will not get you a closer walk with God. Now, I'm not talking about going to heaven. That's a whole different deal. It's simple, it's easy. You accept him in your heart, you get to go. Your ticket's punched. That's it. Now, whether or not you choose to walk with God is a whole different deal. You cannot walk with God your whole life, accept God as your Savior, still go to heaven. I know a lot of people won't like that, but that's the truth. Whether you like it or not, that's the truth. So remember that when you come here or somebody asks you about us, you can always say, she taught me something I didn't know, and I hope I do. I'm going back to look. Charm and Wow or for the bedroom, question mark. You know, I think it's for a healthy marriage. I think that the truth is God and glitter. Whoop whoop. That's what I'm talking about. Two of my favorite things. Yes, we love you and God loves you no matter what. I think Charm and Wow are meant to give us softness in our character. And Charm and Wow are part of a healthy marriage. And if you're not in a healthy marriage, your Charm and Wow is meant for God, period. That sentence ends right there. It's meant for no one but God if you're not in a marriage. And I'm just being honest. And I'm going to tell you another unpopular secret. I don't care who you're married to or who you love. If you love them and they love you and you both are chasing God as hard as you're chasing each other, I'm for you. That's what I'm going to tell you. I don't care if you're a chameleon and she's a snake. That's fine with me. Yeah, I will. A friend of ours on here had it made for us. Let me get it out of the chat so you can actually see it.
We love you, and Jesus loves you
No matter what. Yeah, we had it. A friend of ours that's another seller here, she had it made for us after she came to our shows. Very sweet lady. We love her dearly. Her name is Cheryl.
We have said that since day one.
I'm real passionate about talking about women and God and how women, you know, are, how God is and women are misunderstood.
Yeah.
Because I think before you came to live with me, you had no idea.
No, I did. I mean, I knew God loves everybody. I
Right.
knew that. But I did not know how very, very much that Jesus loved women. Not like that. Not in a sexual sense. He loved women for who they were and what they were.
He valued them.
They supported him.
Yeah.
The one woman,
Mary
I'm not
Magdalene.
good with the names, she financially supported him.
Yep.
You know, women were a very huge part of what Jesus did and how he done it.
You know, we talk about God will leave the 99 for the one.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a common, you know, misconception or whatever that people don't know about God, is that they think he's for the crowd. Well, he's not. He's for the one. The best example of him leaving the 99 for one in regards to women is that every time you read a Bible story or you hear a Bible story, it's really, really, really important to go back and read about the culture of the day, read about what was normal, what wasn't normal, who hung out with who was this passage of the Bible written to, and why did they write it? All of that matters, right, when we start talking about it. So one of the most important and cool stories for God leaving the 99 to save the one is the woman at the well.
Absolutely.
The reason it's important, okay, is because in the culture of the day, when a Jewish person left and went somewhere that they were going to pass through Samaria, they would go a 2-day walk around Samaria. so that they didn't have to go through it. Because Jews didn't like Samaritans didn't like Jews. Okay, so that they would walk 2 extra days of their journey to avoid going through Samaria. Well, as Jesus and the disciples are coming back, mind you, God knows it all, right? Jesus knows everything.
Right.
Jesus knows that there's a woman in that village, y'all, not just a woman, but a woman who was so badly treated that she went during the heat of the day to the well to draw her water so that she didn't have to encounter other women. Look, I've got chill bumps talking about it, because have we been those women who have treated women bad? We
Yep.
have. Every
I
single
have.
one of us can own that. So all these women in her culture were treating her nasty and unkind because of choices she made in her life, right? So God sees her hurt. He knows her hurt. And rather than walk the 2-day journey around Samaria, he went through Samaria.
Just for that one
For one woman.
who was rumored to be a whore and a no good.
And he did it because she needed him in that moment.
Mm.
Not because he was thirsty. He didn't sit down because he needed a drink. Listen, the man who is known as the water of life does not need a drink from a well, okay? Know that he did not need that drink. What he needed was to be there when she came to that well, because he needed to stand in against the beliefs
Yes.
that she thought about herself, that she thought she was worth. Because this is the key. You can do a lot of things in ministry, guys. You can do a lot of things. You're going to hear preachers say all the time, if you get the kids, you'll get the parents. But I'm going to tell you something. If you change women, if you teach women what they're worth, you change the next generation of society, okay? The very next generation of society, because they are raising the next men.
Yes, ma'am, KK. Absolutely.
So my goal is to make women understand how incredibly important they were to Jesus and his walk on earth. So important that he would walk through a city where people would rather spit at him than they would see him. Take a breath. This city was not a kind place for him, guys. And he went there anyway, because one woman needed to know that she had value. Now, that one woman changed things.
Yeah, like KK said, she was the chosen one. And here's the thing. To me, in my heart and in my mind, that Jesus that had that much love for a woman, that Jesus does not expect us to snap our lips together, stand behind a man, and be quiet. That is not what he wants us to do. Yes, we are to be submissive.
It's just
like
not
Risa said.
it's not our place. Like your place, your submission is so complicated. Your place in submission is only safe if this man you're submitted to is submitted fully to God.
Yes.
And only if you can be sure of his submission to God, then can your submission be safe to him. And here's the other thing. Our culture has it all backwards, because they teach us we have to fall in love and then get married. That's not true. You have to find a man who is chasing God so hard that you run into him. That's the only safe marriage.
That's why I ain't found a man yet.
And if you find a marriage outside of those things, you got to get it on track. You got to make a decision, because I found my marriage outside of my relationship with God. I found my marriage in a time where I was not prioritizing God. But Matt and I made a choice to find our way to God together. Like, we made a commitment. Okay, we're going to go after him because we want him to be the center of our covenant. Because we were together 4 years before we ever got married. We lived together 4 years. See, that's what I'm saying. You have to, and it takes courage. I applaud your courage, because it's not easy. Sometimes you really love them, and sometimes the relationship is fairly good. It's just not going the direction you need it to go. And I'm telling you right now, guys, the most important thing that you can do for yourself, for your community, and for your family is to establish a relationship with God and learn to abide with him. Not just know him, guys, not just know him, but abide. Do you know what abiding is? It's sitting in the still quiet with God.
We have not. I mean,
Everybody's done that, James Blonde. You're not alone.
my grandson has watched, I think, all of
He
The
has.
Chosen.
My son.
But we have not. We've been. That's one of our goals, getting into this house and having our life change a little, is that we can start doing that. And do you know that when my grandson, when we were moving, he went to Norway, and he couldn't watch it there. It wasn't.
It's banned in Norway.
Yeah, they won't broadcast. It's kind of funny.
I'm telling you right now, the things that God will do in your life when you start learning about who he really was. And like I said, guys, I'm not talking about salvation. If you're here and you don't know God and you're not saved and you want to talk about salvation, send me a message. I'll give you a phone call. We'll have a chat. I'll walk you through that process. This is not that. When I sit and have talks like this with you guys, it's not about salvation. Salvation is something else. Jesus says he knows you as his by your love one to another. It is just your job in salvation to love him, let him love you back, and love other people like he loves you. That's it. That's it. It goes no further than that. That punches your ticket. The rest is all a bonus. You don't have to be baptized. You get to be. Okay? You don't have to be. You get to be. That's another real popular misconception. Okay? There's a lot to it, God. Now, I don't know a lot of people who are living in a good, committed relationship to Christ that don't want to be baptized. It's a very natural part of the process, and you have a desire for it, but it does not punch your ticket. It don't get you there faster. It don't let you have a little poke a hole and pull somebody through privilege, just so you're aware. It is a outward declaration of an inward faith. It is you standing on the mountaintop screaming, look what God can do, because look what he did for me. That's what baptism's about. But that's another common misconception. People get beat down in religion, and they think that there's all these requirements that they can't do. Oh gosh, I think we've been when I was young, I think when I was 12, I was baptized the first time. Back then, I thought if I didn't get baptized, I couldn't go to heaven. So naturally, I did it because that's what the cult taught me. Now, then when I left the cult as an adult, there was a man in my life, a pastor, who's still my pastor in so many ways, but a pastor who I loved and cared about. And I asked him to baptize me as an adult because it was important for me to tie my faith to his, and that was symbolic for me. So I did it as an adult, and then my son, my husband, and I were all baptized together on one day. And then if I ever go to the Holy Land, which I want to go, I want to be baptized in the Jordan River, because that's like a thing for me. So I'll be baptized again. I think when it has the most meaning is when you should do it. It should be something that really, that you sit with it and you go, I want this, I can't help it. For those of you who are new here tonight and don't know my story, I grew up in a United Pentecostal church atmosphere, and I regard that United Pentecostal portion of my life as very cult-like. I was very church hurt in that church as a child. I had parents that were not, quote, in church by their standards. I had a grandparent that took me to that church, and so I was kind of like the dirty little step kid, kind of thing, like I was not good enough. And so anyway, I had a lot of struggle with that, and I jokingly refer to it as the cult. There are some really great things that Pentecostalism taught me: to revere God, love God, hold him in my heart. But for the most part, what it did was hurt me. So So though I say it lightheartedly, that's what I mean. I call Catholic Church priests the child devil. Well, they're not all bad people, Leilani. They're not all bad people. And I'll say this: my grandparents are Catholic. One set of grandparents in my life are Catholic, and he had a wake, and I went to his wake when he passed, my big daddy. And y'all, I could feel God in that service. I really could. I could feel God in that service. So I think there's reverence in a lot of different church services, because I've been to a lot of different kinds of church. I didn't intend to get on here tonight and just go to town, but I'm glad we had the opportunity to talk God, because it's never a bad conversation. We, before we left the old house, we were trying to do with some regularity some Bible studies. It's just really hard to get it all together, but we do desire to do those here or on some platform. So that may be something in the future. Y'all should definitely keep an eye out. I would love an opportunity to read and research and here's the thing. I'm just saying that I don't believe every Catholic priest is one. That's all. I don't know that, I know that that I think a lot of humans are bad people when it comes to children. But that having been said, I can find beauty in every religion. Oh, you're awesome, CG. And that's completely understandable. Completely understandable. I mean, I have scars, not from that in particular, but from other things, and there are things I feel passionately about, and it's normal. I will say that the one thing I would encourage anyone to do is to not. Here's what I'll say. I would rather you got to know God, read your Bible, learned about Him in whatever fashion you learn about Him, be it a television show like The Chosen or whatever. Learn about the true nature and character of God and prioritize that intimacy and relationship with Him over everything else, over attending regular services, over going. Agreed, James, agreed. Over attending regular services, over volunteering your time, over all those things, which are great things and you should do them. Prioritize intimacy with God, because that will get you further. Learning who He is and what He's really about will take you further along in your walk with Him than any church service you ever sit through. Because that's what it's really about. Hello, Amy. Yeah, they are. Very. I don't prescribe to a lot of man-made standards. I don't have a lot of prejudgment. There are things that I would not do in my own life, because I feel like there are things that God would not, He would find sinful and not want me to do. But if I know someone that's doing those, I just love them and let Him work it out. I'm not the fixer. I'm just here to love you. If something needs changing, God will do it, not me. That's all. That's above my pay grade. And I think the sooner I found that out, the more impact I had with people around me, because I just wasn't down for trying to change people. I couldn't do it anyway. I'm human. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm but human. You know what I mean? I don't possess the same powers as a deity. Yeah, I mean, and here's the best part. The part He asks us to do is the fun part. Just love people. Dude, if you love them in spite of themselves, you will make such an impact. so much more of an impact. So much more. So, love people, guys. It's easy. I mean, you have to set down your judgments. You have to let go of things that, you know, maybe you quote unquote feel passionate about, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. Oh, I'm fixing to get off too, Mom. I'm pretty tired, and I got more training to do tomorrow. That's right, girl. That's right. KK, listen, I tell people this all the time because my hair grows real fast. It's so funny. And I laugh and I cut up. I tell people that it's either sweet tea or Jesus because that's all I take in large amounts. And I promise you, if you stand next to me for a few minutes, it's going to rub off on you. You're going to get him. It just literally, there is no way to avoid it because he oozes out of me. Leilani, you're hilarious. I love you. Yes, we've had them. All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to find somebody awesome who's on, and we're going to go raid them. And the reason we are is because your girl is tired. Okay? Let me just tell you.
Love you guys. God bless and have a good night.
Yes. God bless you all. Every single one. Let's see here. Mama Hoops is on. Picker Adam is on doing jewelry. How about we go see Adam? We haven't gone to see Adam in a while. Let's go see Adam. He does sterling silver jewelry at great prices, guys. Fast auctions. So we'll go see him. And I just want to say, love you all.
Love you.
We will see you all tomorrow night, guys. I'm sure we'll be here doing something. Good night, Marty. Good night, everybody. Good night, KK.